What's up, Adventure fam? Today we are going to go out to Viejas Mountain Trail. This trail is about 3 miles, had a little over 1,400 feet of elevation gain, and it took about an hour and 50 minutes out and back. Now there are 2 ways to get up this trail. The other is the south approach. I haven't tried that one yet. I heard it's like a rock scramble. I don't have feedback on that one, but when I do, if I ever do that, I'll make sure to drop a video and link it down below. Let me start by saying this is definitely a difficult hike. It got my heart pumping for sure on the way up. Whew! So parking for this one is on the side of like a dirt fire road, service road, whatever you want to call it. There aren't many parking spots available, and the amount of spots available is typically going to depend on how people park. So it's very important, very important to remember that this place is located in a very warm climate. So if you're gonna head out here, make sure to check the weather before you go, bring tons of water, and if it's gonna be anywhere in the 80s, 90s, 100s, you don't wanna be doing this hike unless you're a trained professional, and even then, you're just crazy. You know, I do wanna apologize, this is some older footage, back when I had my smooth Q with my iPhone 6, and it is a little bouncy on the way up, and you know, you've seen that in new videos, it's a lot more stable and better image quality. So nonetheless, I'm sorry, you know, at least we know that the footage is getting better as we go down the road. This one's just from the archives. Once you make it to the top, the views are absolutely amazing. There was even a cool little, I don't know, rock wall, rock house, whatever you want to call it. That was good for a windbreak. There's some flying ants or bees on it, I think, if I can remember correctly, so I stayed away from it. But just something to keep in mind. It was definitely cool when I was up there. The path was very easy to follow on the way up. It did get narrow in some spots. It was mostly single track on the way up. So I'm not gonna lie, when I got to the top, I actually lost the trail. Luckily, I knew which direction I needed to go, and the top of the mountain isn't very wide, so you're able to kind of just scramble over the rocks until you get to your final destination. I'd say the hardest part for me on this trail was the elevation. Obviously, you got the blood pumping, but then finding the route on the way back down. Like I said, once you get to the top, I had a hard time, you know, staying on trail or figuring out, you know, which way I was supposed to go. It's kind of a scramble. Well, think about that when you're coming the way back. Maybe if you can visually mark a spot in your head once you get to the top, you'll know to come back to that spot to head back down. I wasn't paying attention to it because I didn't know that I was gonna not see the trail on the way over until it happened. So nonetheless, it did take me a few minutes to figure out where the path is that I was trying to link up with to get back down the hill. You know, overall, this is a great hike. It is very challenging, and for that, I love it. When you get to the top, the views are amazing, and so it makes me want to come back sometime and do this one for the early morning and maybe catch a sunrise from the top. I think that would be absolutely beautiful. If you like these videos, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below so I know that you like what I'm doing. All right, let's go to the trail.